Welcome to Poo Poo Tales. Fun facts to flush away boredom. Alright, here's a question you probably never asked yourself. Are bananas radioactive? Well, the shocking answer is yes. Now, don't panic. Eating a banana isn't going to turn you into a glowing green superhero or villain. The truth is a lot less dangerous but way more fun. Let's break it down. Bananas contain potassium, and a tiny part of that potassium is actually a radioactive isotope called potassium-40. Don't worry, it's natural. Every single banana you've ever eaten carried a little bit of this invisible sparkle of radiation, but the amount is ridiculously small. Like we're talking a particle of radiation so tiny it passes through all of us all the time without doing a thing. And not just bananas. Every nut, every fruit, every veggie you chow down on has a tiny dose of this natural radiation inside. But here's where things get goofy. Scientists actually use bananas to measure radiation. I'm not kidding. They invented something called the banana equivalent dose to figure out how much radiation is hanging around. Want to sound super smart at your next dinner party? Here's how it works. Check it out. One average banana has a little potassium-40 in it. That means it gives off a small amount of radiation when it decays, just like all radioactive stuff does. The amount is so small, scientists had to invent a new unit to measure it. They call it the becquerel, or BQ. And here's where things get weird. In one banana, there are about 400 becquerels of radiation. Not too many bananas. You can handle that. But if you happen to sit really close to a mountain of bananas, let's say, 10 million of them, you might get a bit of radiation poisoning. But who's counting? Now, it's incredibly unlikely you'll ever find 10 million bananas in one place. But hey, bananas are heavy, right? So if you do stumble upon a radioactive hotspot, aka a banana warehouse, after an intense game of hide and seek, you'll be protected by your trusty Geiger counter, which is your tool for measuring radiation. This awesome device clicks every time it picks up a particle of radiation. And guess what? You can buy one online. They don't cost much and they come in fun colors. Just search for Geiger counter. Bam! It's like shopping for a new hat. But instead of protecting you from bad vibes, Geiger counters keep you safe from, these vibes. Now, if you're feeling extra adventurous, you can make your own Geiger counter using a laptop, some plastic, a bit of metal, and a radiation detector. It's like making a smoothie, but way cooler. There's a ton of guides online to help you. Just search DIY Geiger counter. And when you show off your new toy at the next party, people will say, "Wow, you're such a nerd." And you can totally own it because knowledge is power. And knowing how to detect radiation could save your life. Imagine being the hero who finds the banana warehouse before anyone else. You can thank me later. Now let's talk about why bananas and potassium are like besties. Potassium is everywhere in our world. It's in bananas, soil, water, veggies, nuts, even us. Plants soak it up from the soil, and animals like us eat those plants and get the potassium that way. But here's the catch. Unlike most potassium atoms, potassium-40 is radioactive. It's like the rebel child of the potassium family. Now, you're probably wondering, if potassium-40 is radioactive, why doesn't the whole plant and banana get radioactive too? Well, here's the thing. Potassium-40 is only a small part of the potassium in bananas. It's kind of like if you have 3 apples and one of them has a tiny dot of poison on it. You'd still eat the apple, right? But if that dot was the size of a birthday cake, you might think twice. Same deal with bananas and potassium. Most of the potassium in bananas is the non-radioactive kind. Just a tiny part is potassium-40. And the good news is, it's safe. In fact, it's natural. We're bombarded by radiation all the time from space, the sun, even the air we breathe. But here's the coolest part. Potassium-40 decaying inside of us actually helps fight off cancer cells. It's like a built-in defense system. Who knew bananas could keep us healthy? So next time you peel and munch on a banana, take a moment to appreciate the tiny bit of radiation that's helping keep you alive. And hey, maybe invest in a Geiger counter just in case. You're welcome. If you enjoyed learning while sitting down, hit that like button, subscribe, and join us for more Poo Poo Tales.